And welcome each of you that have recently subscribed to my channel. I know I've noticed a lot of new subscribers recently, so welcome. I do a lot of different unboxings and have some plans for the upcoming season to show you some painting videos. I do a little bit of painting on the side for fun. And I was tagged by Mindy to do a get to know me tag. So this is a long one. So Mindy, by the way, I really enjoyed hearing all of your answers. It's a way to kind of a little bit, I think, know the person behind the voice a little more. We don't, I mean, we're doing mostly unboxings, so typically you guys are just hearing my fashion likes and dislikes, and that's it. Oh, and I did want to mention to you guys too that our Stitch Fix giveaway winner was announced. Her name was Andrea H, and it was announced, I think, on like the 16th of December. So just in case any of you guys were watching, she won, and it was announced on our Stitch Fix, I think, help and reveal page on Facebook. I think you had to join that to be a part of the $300 giveaway we did. So she was super, super excited about it. And I don't know if she was a current Stitch Fix user or if it was new to her. So if they didn't really say like which person, like who she entered through. So I'm not sure if she was one of my subscribers or someone else, but that did get picked. So since this is long, get yourself a hot beverage. I've got my Venti Skinny vanilla latte here that's almost done, but I've got a little bit left. And sit back and enjoy and relax because this will be a little bit lengthy. I have issues anyway with talking too much, and this I'm sure will be no different. All right, so what are you wearing is the first one. Well, I have a new necklace on by that I got from Just Fab. Those are the shoe people that you can get a shoe thing, and I got it really, really cheap, and I love it. However, a crystal came out today, but I don't care. I think it's so cute. I have earrings on from my Pop Sugar unboxing that you guys might have seen. I have my shirt on. I'll stand up so you can show you. This is the wrap shirt that I got through my recent trunk club, and I just put, since it's thin, a brown, it looks black, but it's a brown, dark brown cami underneath it. And I'm going to show you this as best I can. So I also got the pants that I have on are from, oh, where did I get these? These were from Wantable, and they are like a green, like kind of a satin finish green legging. They're tight. And then I have a pair of cutesy little boots on that I don't remember where I got those. I think actually they came from Payless. I think that's where they came from. So, all right. Have you ever been in love? Yes, 3 times. My the very first love, I was a young teenager. I think I was 12. I don't know. I had known him for a long time. He was a neighbor. He lived down the street. He was a year older than me, and he tortured me. He used to scare me and my girlfriends and chase me around the block, and his cousin, who was bigger, was even more scary. Like, I was always afraid they were gonna like knock me off my bike or whatever. And then one day I was walking down the street, and now I had started to get this going at like 12 or 13, and I grew my hair out, and I had those big Coke bottle glasses, and I had buck teeth. I was really not a cute kid. And I had gotten braces on, and my teeth started to go back into place, and my mom used to, oh my God, my mom just she used to like perm my hair. Okay, so my hair is naturally wavy anyway, and she would perm it, so then it would be these like kinky, like tight afro curls, real short, so bad. And then just imagine, then glasses and braces and buck teeth. Not a good combo. I was probably dealing with acne back then on top of all of it. So, but anyway, I had grown my hair down to about my shoulders, and it was real curly and pretty. And I think maybe I had gotten a pair of contacts at that point, but I did have braces on, and I was walking down the street with my friend, and he looked at me and he goes, "Hey, you're actually not that bad." Anyway, we on and off, him and I dated for 4 years. I would have married him, honestly. He had some issues. He was a bit immature when I knew him. I'm sure he's different and grown up now, but I moved away and married my husband, my only husband that I've had, and we stayed married for 18 years. We were together like 22 years, but before we got married, I was 19 and him and I had broken up, and I moved back home to Buffalo, which is where I'm from. And when I did that, he and I started to hang out and kind of began casually dating. It wasn't really serious. I'd only been home a few weeks, and then I had broken up with Scott, who's now my ex-husband, and he came back to Buffalo and took me horseback riding and asked me to marry him kind of unexpectedly and off the cuff. And I didn't say yes right away. I didn't know if he meant it. I wasn't sure yet, honestly, if I wanted what I wanted, and I was still dating David, and I talked to Dave about it, and Dave basically said, you know what, he's never going to let go of you. You might as well just move to Virginia and marry him and let me go. So had he asked me to stay and see what would happen between the two of us, I would have, and maybe possibly we would have ended up married. I don't know. Although from what I hear, it was probably a blessing in disguise that my life did not go in that direction. So, because I've heard things through the grapevine that might not have been the best choice for me. So, so I went on. I married Scott. Was married for 18 years. We split. We have 3 children. They are now 21, 19, and 17. We divorced about 5 or 6 years ago. So he's my second love, and my third love is my current present day beau. His name is Robert, and Robert and I have been dating. I met Robert 8 months after I was separated and started dating him. Totally wasn't ready. We've been dating for 5 years now. This is our 5th Christmas coming up. And he is a bit older than me. He is 11 years older than I am. And that does cause a couple complications with different things. He'll say, oh, remember that TV show? And I'm like, no, I wasn't born yet. So it's kind of funny. But I really love him. He's got 2 kids. I've got 3. My kids like him. It's a good match. We get along really well. We don't fight. Well, we do fight, but not like nowhere near like my ex and I did. We were like oil and water. Still do have a good relationship with my ex as well. So that's that. See, I'm going to talk a lot. So you might as well get your cup of coffee or your tea or whatever you drink, because it'll be a bit. Because there's 43 questions on this sucker. All right. Have you ever had a bad breakup? I would say that, yes, twice. I would say David, the first boyfriend, I mean, that was just heartbreaking for me personally. He was the very first love, the very first person that I gave my heart to. You know, wasn't really a mean breakup or anything. It was just heartbreaking for me. And then my ex-husband, that was painful. You have children involved. I had lived with him and known him more than 50% of my life. And so that one was extremely painful. And I think he ended up sleeping with a girl, like within a month of our breaking up. Like, he couldn't handle being alone either. So he filled his life with many women, and it was hard for him to see me dating, and it was just an uncomfortable thing. So, but we're friends now. All right, how tall are you? I am 5'2". Technically, the doctor said I am 5'1" 3/4. So I'm just shy of 5'2". How much do you weigh? All right, I don't even know why this question is on here. Sometimes I feel like that this tag was actually created by a man to get to know women. I'm 145. People are always like, they can't believe that. That's what I weigh. Stop. Sorry, there's somebody here. I keep it all in my top and bottom. Hold on, we gotta finish in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I got interrupted yesterday and the day went on crazy, and I did not get a chance to come back and finish the get to know me tag, so I figured I would do that now. We were actually on question 5, which is how much do I weigh? I think weight is all about really how you feel yourself. I don't feel good at my current weight. I'm actually the heaviest that I've ever weighed, and so, in fact, I've always been really thin, and so now my lifestyle is just not very active. I work, and my day job, I sit all day. I literally get to work. I drive an hour to work. I sit there for 10 hours. I mean, the only time I'm getting up is for lunch and to go to the bathroom or to get a cup of coffee or tea or something. So I'm very, very inactive, and then we come home and I'm mentally, my brain's tired. So I'm not physically tired, I'm just mentally tired. And so after we eat, we sit down and we watch TV, and again, I'm sitting. I literally sit from morning until night. So I do need to get out there. I do need to start exercising. I have an hour break at lunch, and my goal is to drop some weight and get back down to where I feel better. All right. Do I have any tattoos? Nope. I have thought about getting tattoos. I made an idea for maybe a mermaid tattoo or Tinkerbell, who is my most favorite. I like Tinkerbell because she's got big hips like I do. And so I think she's cute and sassy and spunky. And if I got something, I probably would get her somewhere. But as of right now, I do not have any. And I haven't gotten any just because I simply don't know what I want on my body for the rest of my life, and that's why I don't have any. All right, do you have any piercings? I do. I have 2 in each ear, but I only always wear one. I'm thinking of getting my second holes re-pierced. So right now I'm not able to get an earring through my second hole, so I think they've closed up. But the problem I have with my second holes is I can wear any kind of earrings. I can wear cheap metal, doesn't matter at my first hole. My second holes I'm like allergic to stuff. So, I mean, it's so close to the first one, you'd think it'd be fine, but I can't wear just anything. So, I think that might be also why they closed up. So, all right. Favorite show? You know what? I don't really watch a lot of TV. When I am watching TV, I always have HGTV on. That's Property Brothers, you know, oh God, what's that one where Flea Market Flip or whatever? I like that one. I like the one with Chip and Joanna Gaines. So those are all kind of like, that's the kind of stuff I like. Probably because I just bought a new house, and so I'm really into kind of looking at ideas to decorate. Favorite band? I don't really have a band that I like. I listen to all different types of music, and so I have different artists that I like, but I don't really have a band per se. Something that I miss, my family. So I moved here to get married when I was 19 years old, and I am now 40. I just turned 43. My mom and my dad and my siblings are all up in Buffalo, New York. I miss them dearly. They're having babies, and I'm an aunt, and I don't get to see my nieces and nephews very often. And then my oldest son moved a couple years ago to Alabama, who's in the military, and him and his wife just had their first baby, who I get to leave in 2 days and go see and meet for the first time. So I'm super, super excited about that. But family, you know, it's people that I miss. So, all right. Favorite song. So my favorite song for a long time was by Sarah Evans, Born to Fly. I love, love, love that song. And then I also like the new song by Kesha, Praying. So that's also a good song. How old are you? Answer that. I just turned 43 in December. Astrological sign, I am a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a mutable sign. We like to travel, which I do a whole lot. I'm very outgoing and extroverted. All right, let's see. What do I look for in a partner? I think this is a little bit of a hard question for me to answer because I was with one person for so much of my life. I mean, 22 years with one person, and then like that first love, it's not like I was looking for anything. I was a little teenager at that time. I think now what I'm looking for is somebody that compliments me, somebody that I can talk and laugh with and get along well with, someone that I trust, and honestly, somebody that I know I can count on, I think is another thing. So, my favorite actor or actresses, Again, I'm not sure that I like have favorites, but my all-time favorite, and I don't even know his real actor name. I do, but I can't think of it. But Thor. Thor is my boyfriend. He is my next husband. If only he knew I was alive. Anyway, my favorite colors are blues, all the different blue colors. So the teals, I like light blues and dark blues, and just really all the different shades of blue. I like pinks too, so I do like to wear pink. That's another color. Loud or soft music? If I'm in the car alone, it's up there. I have it jamming and I'm dancing and I'm singing in the car. I'm sure there's people that are driving next to me wondering what the hell I'm doing, but obviously if you know what? I don't really ever play soft music. If I'm listening to music in the house, I mean, usually when I'm listening to music, I'm alone. So it would be loud. It would just be me. If I were with other people, then obviously I would be respectful and turn it down. All right, number 18, where do you go when you're sad? My room. I guess that is, I shut the door and lock it and cry in my bed. That's just what I do. All right. How long do you shower? I think this is an odd question, but I shower a normal amount. I'm not in there for an hour, if that's what this question's implying. I'm probably in and out in 15 minutes, unless I'm shaving, then I'm probably in there a little bit longer, 20 minutes. So, 20. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I would say about an hour. It's an hour definitely if my hair's wet and I have to blow dry it and either straighten it or curl it. If I have washed it the night before, then 30 minutes to straighten it and do makeup and get dressed and spray perfume and out the door. All right. The next one is, what is your turn on? I like a guy that's bigger than me. I like a big guy, like a tall guy, maybe a little bit of a bigger build. I feel safe and secure, and I want a guy to kind of wrap his arms around me and make me feel tiny, and protected. So that's a turn on for me. And turn off. What is a turn off? I don't know if this is pertaining to life in general, or what's something that turns me off in general, or if this is also like a turn off in a guy. A turn off so I'll answer both ways. So a guy, I don't like when they are like flossing or picking their teeth in front of me or cutting their nails and toenails. I think that's gross. That should be done privately in the bathroom, in my opinion. And if it is just in general in life, I hate drivers right now who are texting or on their phone while we're, at a stoplight, and then the light turns, you're behind them and the light turns green and they're on their phone, they have no clue. I'm noticing it's happening a lot in the Starbucks line, or if you're getting fast food takeout or whatever. I have a really bad itch. I have eczema, so I'm having a flare up today. So that's something that really annoys me. So, and also negativity. I don't like negative people in my life. Like, there are some people that just see the downside of everything. And I get asked a lot, like, why don't you watch the news? Well, you don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on, and I don't care to watch the news. I do not need to be brought down every single day by negativity. I've always made it a point to surround myself with positive people. It's how I choose to live my life. I feel like I'm happier. And my mom told me once, you're going to die. The world's going to blow up, and you won't even know what's coming. I don't want to know what's coming. I do not want the worry and the stress and anxiety. Like, I would just rather be in my bubble. I'm fine with that. So why did you join YouTube? I actually joined YouTube because I started doing Stitch Fix, and I was watching a whole bunch of other women do their Stitch Fix unboxings. And I loved it. I mean, I was finding myself like addicted to watching to see what other people got in their boxes. Lo and behold, that's why I started my channel, because I thought, well, I'm enjoying these videos, so I'm sure if I start doing them, that other people are going to enjoy them as well. So that's how it got started. Right. What are your fears? Spiders and the dentist. I actually have a problem with my tooth right now. My back tooth is cracked and it needs to be pulled out. Like it's beyond repair. And it hurts. And I'm still not getting my ass to the doctor. Or the dentist. I'm so terrified. So when I was a little girl, I had gotten my braces off and my wisdom teeth, they didn't remove them in time. Well, that's why I have a crooked bottom tooth. But my wisdom teeth were impacted, so they were coming in this way. So they had to remove all 4, and my parents were poor, so they took me to like a college students that did it, and we got it done for free. But they almost broke my jaw. In fact, I had an infection 6 months later, and I had to come in weeks later. They thought they did break my jaw, and I had to come in and have my jaw checked. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. So to this day, I have a huge, huge fear of the dentist, and typically they have to knock me out to be able to work on my teeth. But I need to get some work done, quite a bit actually. So as soon as I come back from visiting Alabama and visiting the baby and stuff and my son, I am going to go make an appointment and get this pulled out. So, all right. Last time you cried? Yesterday. I'm very emotional as a person. Things hurt my feelings very, very easy. I'm very sensitive. So I wish I was not that way sometimes, but it is just who I am. And I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I can't help it. So, if you talk to me in a rough tone, or you raise your voice at me, even with my children, like they might not know it, but like I'll go in my room and I'll cry. It's me. So, all right. The meaning behind my YouTube channel, well, obviously it's fashion. I think fashion is fun. I think for me, Stitch Fix has allowed me to get outside my comfort zone and try new outfits and new ideas, and made me feel like a better, more confident woman. And so I'm hoping that my YouTube channel brings that to other women, that they start to explore even like makeup. I've been watching YouTube, and I have been experimenting with some makeup, and being able to do my makeup better and do my hair better and dress better. And dressing is so fun now because I have a closet full of clothes that I love. So I'm hoping that if nothing at all, that I would inspire other women to go outside of their comfort zones a little bit and take a risk and explore and gain that self-confidence that it's given me. So the last book I read, I should have brought it in. I have a book I am reading right now, and that goes into the next question. But I honestly, I read a lot of motivational books, a lot of The Secret, like The Law of Attraction, those type of things. But I have a very good book I'm reading about a little girl whose mother went missing when she was 3. And I'm actually taking it on my trip with me. It's a very good book, and I cannot remember the name of the book or the author, so I might have to get back with you on that if you're interested. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Okay, so that next question, what are you reading now? That's the book I don't know the answer to. All right. The last show that I watched, The Wolverine. That's what we just were watching downstairs. So, the last person that I talked to, my boyfriend, who is sitting downstairs waiting for me to finish. He's like, "Hey, just do it down here, do my video." I don't know about you guys, but I'm super uncomfortable doing the video with anybody else in the room. Like, I'm very awkward and don't want to do that. So I had to come upstairs. All right, the relationship to the last person you talked to, the boyfriend. Okay. My favorite food is chocolate. Count? Chocolate is one of my favorite things to eat. Fudge, I love it. I'm trying to think like food. What do I love? You know what I really like is zucchini. I like it every single way it's prepared. I like it grilled and steamed and fried, and I think I really love zucchini. And yeah, zucchini. And then I love fruit, so like pineapple and watermelon and things like that. Places you'd like to visit. Well, so I'm actually very, very fortunate that I was able to actually travel a lot in my last career and in my current career today. So I've had the ability to win trips based on my sales. So I've been to Ireland, Carousel. We're going to Antigua, which I've never been to, coming up in April. We've been on cruises. We've been to Mexico, Playa del Carmen, Costa Rica, which was really cool because we heard the howler monkeys. So I've really had an option to go to a lot of places. Where I would like to go that I haven't, though, is to Nashville. So I love country music. I sing, and I would really like to go visit Dollywood and go up to Nashville. All right. Who are you crushing on? Well, obviously my boyfriend. I would be in big trouble if there was someone else. But no, we've been together, and I love him. I'm waiting for him to propose, and I don't think he's ever going to do it, which is a little frustrating to me. I'm hoping that, I don't know why he's waiting as long as he is. I know he said he only wants to do it one more time, and that's it, and that's be done. But we're not getting older. I mean, we are getting older. We're not getting younger. And I feel like him and I are not, like, 20 making a stupid decision at this point. So I'm a little concerned about what his reasoning is, and hoping that he flips the switch soon, because I'm getting frustrated and tired of waiting. So the last person I kissed is Robert, my boyfriend. The last time I was insulted, trying to think, I got insulted at work. There was a situation where all of the guys in manufacturing had a meeting that I was not invited to, and when I went up and said, hey, am I supposed to be over there? Like, no girls allowed, no girls allowed. And I got very insulted and very upset, and I didn't like how it was handled, frankly, when I went to talk to the owner of the company about it either. So unfortunately, it was a bad situation. It did get corrected, but I would say that that was the last time I was really insulted. My favorite sweet flavor has got to be chocolate. Definitely chocolate. An instrument you played. So funny enough, I played the trumpet and the French horn. All of my friends were playing the clarinet and the flute, and I didn't want to do that, so I got the trumpet and the French horn. I really liked playing the trumpet. I did that for a couple of years, and then they needed help with people. They didn't have enough French horn players, so I guess it's a pretty easy transition from the trumpet to the French horn. They asked me to play the French horn. I did. I hated it, and I never went back to playing the instrument. I think had I stayed with the trumpet, I would have continued through high school and finished that out. All right, my favorite piece of jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry. I have a necklace. I'll have to wear it someday. It is a white gold and yellow gold heart necklace with some diamonds, and it came from my boyfriend last year for my birthday, and that's my favorite piece of jewelry. Now, if I get a ring, that will be my favorite piece of jewelry. So, my last sports activity that I played or did, so I grew up playing softball and dancing and cheerleading, but softball was really my passion, and even as an adult it carried over. So I played for our church league, and man, those girls could play some ball. Holy wow. I thought, oh, it's gonna be just like an easy little league. So competitive. It was other churches. It was insanely competitive. It was funny. I had a hard time in it because I'm used to fast pitch, and this was slow pitch, and I was like it just felt like the balls take forever to get to me before I could hit it. But I also coached a underprivileged school in high school, a high school group of kids it was a JV team I coached. I got offered from another school to help coach their team for varsity, but I couldn't. I got a full-time job, and it doesn't pay much to coach, although I loved it with my whole heart. But our team, they said, hey, just teach these kids how to hit the ball and catch. Don't expect them to win. We haven't won a game in 9 years. Well, by the end of our season, we won 3 games, and I think we tied a game. So it was really a great experience for both me and for them. So we're almost done, guys. We're on 41. The last song you sang. Right. There's a song by Sarah Evans. Oh, what is it called? Oh, I don't know what it's called, but it goes, If he wants to go, let him go. If he wants to leave, I can't remember. I can't sing it right now either. But so anyway, that was the song. It was by Sarah Evans. Also wanted to say, favorite show, another one I'm watching with my daughter's series is Heart of Dixie. Her and I are watching that. If any of you have seen that series, I think it's on Netflix. Let me know. But that's what we are in the middle of right now. So last social activity. That would be Feedmore for our work. We did a volunteer event at Feedmore, and we made some little food bags with like bread and butter and juice and milk, and we spent the afternoon over there helping for, it's like they do Meals on Wheels, and they do like programs for kids who don't have, they don't know where their next meal is coming from. They have the big, huge kitchen. So that was a very rewarding thing. And we were with all of our coworkers at work. So we had a good time while doing it and did something good for the community. That was my last social event. So, but we do have my kids coming back here tonight and Christmas tomorrow. So happy Christmas Eve. All right. That's it, guys. So I have to tag somebody. So I am going to tag Favor with It's Our Fenwick Life. She's got a neat, she's been doing Vlogmas, and she has a pretty neat routine that she does. She's a runner. She's got a bunch of dogs and furry babies like I do, and we're probably close to the same age. So Favor, you're up. I tag you next. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I know this was long. If you have any questions about me at all, feel free to ask. One thing before I close out, I did want to mention that I know a lot of my watchers, probably my subscribers, have maybe channels of their own that I might not be aware of. So certainly if you have a channel, I am happy to support you. I appreciate all your support and would love to give that back to you. So if you have a channel, please comment below so I know you have a channel and I will follow you. Is it following? It's subscribing. See, you can tell I'm new to this. But if you would not mind, please hit the like button on this video. And if you are watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button. You'll see more fun videos, and you'll see a lot of fun unboxings and clothing and fashion. And I think beauty, I don't know how many of you guys would be interested. There's a lot of beauty channels. My beauty channel would certainly be Fashion Beauty Over 40, because I think it comes with a whole new set of rules. Anyway, I look forward to having more videos with you guys, and thank you, and every one of you have a very, very Merry Christmas. God bless.